Hey everybody, one of Weezem here. It's about 2:30 in the morning, Thursday, December 10th, if my math is correct. And we have finally completed the Wave 3 Skylander unboxing. Still lack introductions, upgrades, all that sort of stuff. We've got the complete set of the elites. We've got a select few out here from Wave 3 on display, and you'll note, new addition here, it's the Animal Crossing series of Amiibo, right? This made me start wondering, I got Villager on day one of Amiibo, but I never thought until now, like, wow, his base doesn't match them. And I personally would prefer this base over the Smash base, but it is what it is. Something I've had for a little while that we need to unbox here because I need to clean out, get the packaging out of here. We're going to have this massive computer project. Speaking of which, if we look a little off kilter, that's because there's like 3/5 of a computer down here. The rest of the parts should be here today, since it's Thursday already, and hopefully they come aside from Windows 10. That'll be the thing that slows us down and keeps us from having any fun on the weekend, but we'll try to throw that thing together. And again, in advance, I apologize if my voice goes out. Now, this is Lottie. I personally, as much time as I've spent playing Animal Crossing, New Leaf in particular, I have no experience with this chick. Why? Because she's from Happy Home Designer. I did not pick up Happy Home Designer, in part because it would have interfered with my conquest of Animal Crossing New Leaf, which I have still been playing religiously. So, I would have had her day one of her release, but this was the day that Target had a sale, and they only had the evil cell phone salesman in electronics that doesn't seem to want to work, even though that's what he's supposed to do. So, kind of wish I wouldn't have bought her now, but in all honesty, returning her would be a hassle, so it is what it is, and we'll go ahead and open her up. So, backside here, that's kind of her artwork there. I don't know this for sure, but I'm assuming, she's Lyle's, sister. Basically, Isabelle and Digby over here, kind of brother-sister type thing. He kind of is out there at your town gate waiting for you to go into the Happy Home Showcase. Isabelle's the secretary of the town. I'm not sure, but Lyle, which if you, have done the Happy Home Academy in New Leaf, he's the guy that, comes in. He hangs out with the Nook Man a lot, who, by the way, is guarded heavily by Mistletoe Diveclop, so nothing goes awry. My wallet is safe. After this video, I'm putting him back in a box, so I can't take any money from him. But anyway, Lyle's the guy that comes in there and makes all the crazy rhymes and has his people, whoever they may be, although we've never seen them, go out and evaluate your home by coming inside it while you're asleep, supposedly, early in the morning. And it's kind of suspect, but apparently this is, I'm assuming, I could be wrong, but I assume this is the sister. So, again, I do plan to get Happy Home Designer. It would tie in nicely with all the Amiibo cards, including duplicates we have, but just have not done that yet. Amiibo Festival, I was fine pulling the trigger on, in part because I wanted to get the Amiibo for it, and two, just it's so different, and it's on the console versus the 3DS. Won't interfere with my New Leaf time, so we'll go ahead and open her up again. If you want to keep her sealed, you'll never play as her. You've got to open her at some point. Why? Because unlike Skylanders, Nintendo does that. And you think, I can read NFC through that. Nope, because it's foiled. So, literally, they foil it with foil. No. The cool thing, though, as with all Amiibo, you break it down at 45 and it just backs on right out of there. So, that right there, though, keeps your gamepad from reading it. If you want to keep her in her packaging and be able to use her, just simply open her up, remove that piece, reseal her to the best of your ability, which, as you can see, would not be hard to do even when you're not careful like I wasn't. So that's the good news. This is Lottie. Again, wish I knew more to tell you about her, but again, all I can really tell you is she's kind of like the Isabelle role in Happy Home Designer, and I'm assuming she's in some way akin to Lyle, which that totally could be wrong, but kind of looks like she would be. So anyway, here she is, and she just looks pleasantly, eagerly ready to serve or critique or something, who knows. But I believe she is a Target exclusive. That's the main reason I bought her, because she was actually still there. And I thought, if I get into Happy Home Designer and everything, I might want to have that, and just went ahead and pulled the trigger. So nonetheless, this is what she looks like. She's got kind of a red business suit, the blue skirt, they don't really wear shoes, but she's got kind of like a teal, I guess, hoof polish or something. What would she have? I don't know that she should have legs. she's an otter. I'm not sure what she is really. So the bow is very cool, kind of like a sky blue with a white polka dot. She's got a very I guess pleasing face. Again, it would help if I knew like what she was, but I don't. So I'm not gonna research this stuff ahead of time. What fun is that? Bottom side here is the brown base with Amiibo logo, but where they really stand out is right there. That's just stereotypical of an Animal Crossing ground cluster. She's been standing here so long, you know the grass is gonna be dead underneath her, and you'll never get it back. We'll have to throw some textured pattern down over that or something. But kind of an orangey yellow in her ear. That's a bit odd, but it makes them pop a little bit. Kind of gives depth. Unless you're like looking right at it and you're like, ew, but otherwise it's just sort of like a warm glowing effect, I guess. Nice detail on the suit here with the 3 buttons there and the 2 on the sleeve. Again, like the yellow scarf thingy. Me personally, again, not knowing anything, I might really like Lottie, but Isabelle is classic. She's adorable. She's friendly. We've got like a nearly 4-year run going in my town, so I'm more comfortable with her. But this is Lottie, and hopefully she serves us well in the future. So $12.99 I believe is what I paid at Target. Again, I do believe, at least here in the US, she's exclusive to Target. I could even be wrong about that, but I don't think I am. That would be why I didn't see her Toys R Us or GameStop, where I would rather spend the money, because Target here as of late has become a total nightmare. So that said, aside from that issue, if you're into Happy Home Designer, if you've got Amiibo Festival, if you plan to get Amiibo Festival, or if you're just an old school like City Folk New Leaf type player and you just really like the characters and want them on display, she's somebody else you can throw in. Where she would be a downside is if you are one of those classic players, you DS, Wild World type of a stuff, City Folk. New Leaf is your stopping point. You have no ties. You don't know nothing about this chick. She's just like some random person that's never even camped in your town. Really no point in picking her up. If you want to have a deal where you've maxed out, Reese and Cyrus and the Nook Man and everything, go ahead, pick her up. You can play with her in Amiibo Festival. And I'm sure she serves some function in Happy Home Designer. But again, I don't have it, so I couldn't tell you. But that is that. This is what she looks like. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like, leave a comment. Let me know your thoughts. Did you pick her up? If so, why? If not, why? Do you have Happy Home Designer and Amiibo Festival? If you don't, do you plan to get them? If you do, what are your thoughts? Feel free to leave some basic information on Lottie to kind of help everybody out. But once again, I do plan to pick up Happy Home Designer, just not now, because New Leaf is still a big part of my life, believe it or not. So, not ashamed to admit it, but just so peaceful. Just only downside, sometimes it puts you to sleep, and if you don't save, you wake up to the Rossetti Man, which he's getting an Amiibo. That should be cool. Anyway, I will quit rambling. This is Lottie, oneofweezem.com, SkylanderClub.com. We've actually got a Nintendo section in there. Many of the Portal Masters are also Amiibo hunters and fanatics, so you can get a lot of good information there in the Nintendo section on the Skylander Club forum. You can follow me on Twitch, follow me on Twitter, like me on Facebook, circle me on Google+, whichever you prefer. Once again, thanks so much for watching, and we will catch you back. Did he just take her purse? I think he did. Bad Nook Man. So, anyway, thanks again for watching. I will catch you back here for more Animal Crossing Amiibo antics, I suppose.